This morning we'll talk, don't follow Babylon system. Serious topic. First thing, I don't want to ask the population, what a Babylon system? Because we can't talk about something if we don't know what we'll deal with. According to the scriptures, right? Babylon, a nation, or a great nation, right? Where they set up for their system. It's all about controllance, right? And so Babylon the Great, in a daytime there was the Assyrians in the Middle East. And so they used to grab and go in, kind of strong army. They go in a country and they grab up the best of man. Because that only one work for we system. It's something we would call the first slavery. Right? But the Bible not refer to it as that. But today, you know, you hear the youth and say, Babylon boy. By Babylon. But then, when we youth then they talk about Babylon, then they talk about a man in a uniform. You don't understand what I say? So I know why you don't say nothing. But that's not the real Babylon, brethren. The man in the uniform is not the real Babylon. You are never see Babylon. You only feel Babylon. You understand where I come from? Because the system itself is set up in a way, right? That as you slip, you slide. You understand? And then it bow down, right? You see the way how Brother Nuri set up this program, right? If you notice, all the brothers they will come before me lead right up to this conversation. Because it bow right down that the only way you are get catching a Babylon and system depends on what you know, your decision, what you want to think about for the day. Because, watch this now, Babylon never got a job for everybody. The system set up one way that some are we, like, make I put it this better way, that we want to go understand. You have first class citizen. You got second class citizen. Then what we call ourselves? We call ourselves ghetto people. So you see, right there, so we done that 3 different sections. And in everything what we do, you don't notice it then. You don't notice it. We have sections in everything. When we go to church, what the pastor say? That seat is for the elders. Don't go there. That's for Mr. So-and-so. And for the man where they pay the bigger collection. This one for the one where only get where they call from. Yeah, right? But the system, that's something to manipulate with mind. Yes, brother, a confusion too. Lot of confusion. Can watch the confusion now. Why I live that being street? Bible I want to heal Peters, but Peters he live that yeah, brother that's outside. I can't go there. And the boy I want to shut me up over something. Confusion. But we swear believe that we create this. But I want to stop telling ourselves lie, brethren. We don't create the system. System there a long time. If we would only understand, and I still don't understand the full operation of the Babylon system. But the understanding where I get from my studies, right, that this system, not a one system, not a confusion system for true. Because if you go back into the biblical story of Daniel, when Daniel had a vision, I know all of we gone to Sunday school, so I know they misunderstand what he said. The man had an image, our man. On top of this image, you had the gold head, the silver plate, X, Y, Z, all of that to tell you about the different nations when they rule the earth. Right? And this created as the Babylonian system, where we talk about right now to the day. Right? But this 2020, where we live in, the reality where we live in, you see, all the ancient nations, all the rules and cruelty where the ancient people gone through, where for we ancient people gone through, right? That all of that become done for we in one, you know. That's the system. So we get peace of Rome, we get peace of Assyria, we get peace of all the Ballet, when we rule the earth with one iron fist. So today, when Brother Newry and all the facilitators they tell you that this is the time where you have to mentally strong and physically strong too, right? Because the real principality with the fight against is so serious that some people, it's sad. I jumped on my phone the other day, and one little thing pop up, COVID-19. I don't remember my country. But the lady killed herself and two picnic because the government of that country not to get things to the people. So she decided, I will take my picnic life and mine, because I can't feed them, and we can't come outside to say, do something for ourselves. Nothing. So see, the pressures of the system, my brothers, is very serious. And so, sometimes we get up, right, and we see an expert on, but we don't know the condition and mentality. We don't know the condition of mind, how you feel. And so we decide, but we don't love. Hey, what are you going, brother? This morning, what are you going to do? I wake up on the wrong. How much time we had that? Man, I'm right now, because I wake up on the wrong side of life. Or the wrong side of the bed. Why stop it? Majority of people, I believe, the bed there on the wall. So now which side you wake on? You understand where they come from? But that the troubles at time, brethren. People go through struggles. Maybe that man got sleep last night. I never had nothing to eat. Maybe that man wake up this morning and today the rent. And the landlord he no play, he there for 6. But let them open the door and the landlord say, I know you don't come out because they're out here for 5. They are the way. You get the sense? So we don't know the stress. But my brother, many things where we stress man in this life is of no value. And the things whether have value, we don't stress man. We just pass that like nothing. You get the sense? We need to know the condition and the situation where we live in. And a lot of we face a lot of different challenges. But many people have things in place. If one not get through, the next one will get through. And we have to face the facts. We have to face the facts. They have rules, they have regulation, and if you're not following, well, we know what will happen. Babylon now a serious thing, brethren. The system very messed up. You have the good at the system, and you have the bad at the system. But at the end of the day, brothers, it boils down to what you want to do for you. Because even if you have your woman and your kids, and you make the right decision, you make the right decision not only for you, for them too. Because when you make the bad decision, it affects them too. You understand why the second my brethren to tell her about jail? But in reality, how much man gone to jail? And before they gone to jail, they have their woman and their people. And when they come away there. You don't understand where they come from, brethren? And then they're minor things because in reality, and they want like up-tempo the information because the basic thing is that you need to know that you have forces where with eyes can't see, where they operate in this life. We don't want good for it. Like what the brother said. You got some people when them likes this. 9 in a fan so far, but in a fan PIV. Ah, then sit down here. This is our show. Why not so some people would I want to say? Why don't know 9 hat? I don't know this brother hat. I don't know if he hat. I can't get in here, man. But I see one good pattern for the future.
Good energy.
And then Calberti, I won't tell her about that, you know, now. I don't tell her about that energy talk. Because you can't talk energy and not talk frequency. Because energy goes with the frequency. Now one thing we roll together, or you think that boy got internet and all kind of thing about this place where they catch. And they catch all kind of thing about this place. Now they got it in a box. They got it, watch out. Our control system, brethren. And if you feel like you can't come out, you can come out. Just stay in your own bubble. Control your energy and feed your brother with the right energy and frequency. It don't happen tomorrow. You see this? We don't know how far this is going for now. For 1995, I can read that so. Young boy, first handshake, understand? Peace treaty, right there. That never broke it. It come again, the ITV. Never broke it. I remember a time they pick up me and they pick up mine. But I want to call your man and shoot up people about the place. Just where they carry that 5 miles. Remember, in the room. That 5 miles, man. That man bigly. You never know where you call that. But what the man they tell me? When they tell me the last time, man, because some of them boy need to get the check, because they want to think they're policeman and play them not play. You tell me when they tell me that day there. This is how the frequency and the energy go. Only not stop there, young boy from kill each other and shoot up people. We are killing, we said. You know that brass stand I tell me, boy? Shining out there again. Don't go. Him in the meeting though. And we go call a lot of them. When we in the meeting, wait. Don't go. This thing serious, brethren. We have to stop this. This. That togetherness. The system don't want it. But we want to create it. Because it have to work. Because only we the feel. Only for we family the feel. Every time you see Channel 5 and Channel 7 come up on the news 6 o'clock, 6:30, and one mother the ball of who mother the ball? For we mother the ball. But our system, watch how the system going on. We have to buy the gun. We have to buy the bullet. Right? Now no we the collect, you know, we the spend. We get in a trouble at court, somebody have to what? Bail away. We have to spend. When we reach that jail, we people have to reach up there, and what do they do? Spend. Our system, we have to block that, man.